Hello, everybody, and welcome to Longer and Harder, the show that keeps changing its catchphrase because R&D is indecisive and forgets what his catchphrase is. But welcome, everybody. I hope everyone is having themselves a wonderful weekend. It's been super sunny, and I've been out doing things and stuff, so I hope everyone is having a great time. So, hi, everybody. Hello, say good day. Hello, Wooden Toad, and I already say hi to you. Hello, Richard. I owe you boobs, because your boobs didn't work the last time. So, I will let you pick between, Super Chat or Streamlabs. So you type in one of those two words, and then we will figure out from there. Hello, Mechipecha. Hello, Micro and Factard. And hello, Level Truth. Welcome to the show. Hang around. Talk to the chat. They're fun people. They're usually fairly nice. I saw WF61 or 6I. Hi. How's it going? I know there's a few other people that I saw. Sir Purcell, Darth Killer, Bull Hobel. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone. Hello, Evan. I hope. Evan, I have a thing. Longer change catchphrase is our catchphrase. It is. I have to like that one. We're eventually gonna get these. Hello, busy responding to flat earthers in the comments of another channel, but posted an epic video. Check this out. Awesome. I have to open up your channel in the thing, and I'll keep a tab of that, and I will check it out after the show. When we're all done. I hope you don't have any. Do you have a trailer? Do you have an automatic trailer? I don't know. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna load? It might load. It might not. There it is. All right. I will check that out in a bit. Oh, that's awesome. You liked videos. Are me? And how good was Subtile? I can get behind that. That is awesome. I do love False Swipe. I love his videos. I love his Pokemon videos. It's pretty good stuff. What's the big white thing? I have a mattress in my living room like a fucking barbarian. I got a new bed. So this is my old bed, or this is my old mattress, and the new one is obviously in my bedroom. So I gotta get rid of it somehow. I don't know how, but it's gotta go. No, you can't post links. You can, you can try sending it on Twitter, and I might get around to posting it, or on the Discord if you're on my Discord channel. Either one of those, post a link in there, and then I will try my best to post them. So yes. Oh dear God, we're seeing something R&D fucked on. Yep. I still haven't heard from Richard, so I guess we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Welcome. Because I have a beer that's smelling really good here, and I want to taste it. Damn it. Have to sit in this damn train for another hour. Oh no. Did you really have to start following your own timetable today? I know. Sorry. It's a one time too, and like I hear Team Skeptic is running a stream at the same time because Super Chat for Richard Sky. Richard Ski. Sorry, I keep saying Sky. I don't know why. Richard Ski, you get D20. It'll roll a thing, and that's what you will get. And you, my friend, got a number. Oh God, they rolled off the table. You got a number. Number one. Number one's easy because all I have to do is do that. Haha. Hopefully it'll pop up. There you go. That's all for you. Team Skeptic is a coward. How is he a coward? Team Skeptic seems like a cool dude. From what I've interacted with him, seems like a cool dude. Number one. And that one's all yours. So yeah. And everything seems to be working today just fine. There's like very little or to no lag. I don't know what to do to change the things and stuff, but they happen. Welcome everybody. We are done with the welcomes. We can move on to housekeeping. Housekeeping is again an exciting housekeeping day. Yay, stuff actually works. I don't know why stuff actually works today, as opposed to any other time. I don't know why. There's something like sometimes my computer is all like ready to work and sometimes it's not, and I don't know why it does that. Okay, so after all, it is a critical failure. I should have like a critical failure for rolling a 1, like a gag boobs. Oh, I gotta think about that one. Then I got to do a natural 21. We'll get there. We'll figure this out. So all of this is to distract me of the fact. So we have housekeeping, very little housekeeping to do today, but Do we have? Yes, we have 2 housekeeping. Let's do the exciting one. You will notice that once again, because I am trying to be super unnecessarily dramatic, that the our boob experience bar is gone from the top of our picture. And there's because I have once again had to change it. Because we had Patreon got happened at the beginning of the month, and there was a few other donations. So after everything that was donated, and because I add my own donations, we got to add a grand total of $60.06, which brings our grand total of boobage experience to 414.24. We are doing awesome sauce on that. So good job, team. Good team. +1 for gag boobs. I like that one. Maybe we'll do. Wasting this. Wooden toes. Please have him do that. Please. I do gag boobs. All right. Well, we'll add a gag boob one if you roll a 1. So close to 666. I know we're getting there. We're gonna have to do something. Something special when we hit that mark. I think it's gonna be awesome. Great moment to join the boob age. Hello, working in progress media. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Dex. I don't think I've said hi to you yet. You're talking to Level Truth, but hey, how's it going? So that's one bit of housekeeping. The other bit of housekeeping is slightly more things that you might care about, which is that I do have a video for today. It's uploaded. I haven't made it public yet, and I probably won't until after the stream, because I don't want you all to be distracted by that. So once the stream is done, that video will be released. It is I said I wasn't going to, but I really didn't have a video for this week, and I didn't want to go 2 weeks in a row without making a video. So I made a quick response to the bloody truth. It's very much me just being like, you're kind of dumb, buddy. So expect that. I'm gonna try, and no promises, because I have a lot of shopping to do after I'm done here. Like I said, I bought a new bed, so I have to go buy new bed covers, and I have to go grocery shop. I have things to do. But I'm gonna try to get the other Dubé video done, hopefully before next Saturday. I want to get it done today, but I don't know. I just don't. That Dubé videos they're not going as smoothly as I want them to. Just take forever to make. So that's it. That's what we got. Need to change my name was for a media project. Okay, cool. So that's about it for housekeeping. Where's housekeeping? Which takes us straight into what is going to be probably a very fascinating beer of the week. Which is that we have Tropic Wonder by Lucky Bucket today. It's a blonde ale, and that's not where it starts. Because it's not just a blonde ale. It's a blonde ale made with mango puree and habanero peppers. So my wife really likes this beer. So Mrs. R&D recommended that I do a beer of the week on it because she really likes it. Is it any good? I don't know. I haven't tried it because this is not usually my thing. So we're gonna give it a try. And as I say this, I remember that there's another bit of housekeeping that I forgot about. Since it looks like a decent amount of the patrons are in the chat, I am hoping, and I need to make this post on the patron site. The next week's Longer and Harder will actually be another game night / group debunking. And I'm going to open it first and foremost to patrons. So the Micros, the Phenos, the Evans, I'm sorry if I forget all your other names. All of you get first dibs if you want to come join on that. Then that would be, we would get to do like a little group debunk like I did, I think, a while ago for my birthday. Do a little group debunk of a video, and then maybe play some Whiplash or Droffle or something. So, So that's the plan for next week. I'm gonna put it on Patreon's page for you patrons to know about, but everyone else, after that, I'll probably move on to some YouTubers to do it as well, to join me. I know that I have people like GeoStrebber and Tornado Pelt and Blue Marble who would probably love to join in, but I am gonna give priority to patrons, and then after that, everyone else. So that's how we're gonna do that for next week. That's the last bit of housekeeping. I promise. Okay. Beer of the week. Is it any good? The smell is odd. I'm not sure how I feel about the smell. So, the smell reminds me of this one time that I tried to make fruit wine under my bed in college. It reminds me of that smell. Oh, that's spicy. Oh, that came out of... Ooh. Ah. Okay. It does taste like mangoes, and it is spicy. We're gonna describe it as that. It tastes like mangoes, and it's spicy. So, I don't know what else I can say about that besides that it tastes like mango and it's spicy. Does it also taste like beer? Not really. It doesn't taste like beer. It doesn't taste. Your wife likes spicy drinks. Then she really does. One of her favorite things to drinks are like ginger bears. I think at one point we found like a kombucha beer, which was I did not like at all. But she really likes like ginger, like not like ginger ale ginger, but like the real fucking like you squeeze a whole fruit of ginger into a beer and it's spicy ginger. So she likes spicy beer, and it is spicy. It's not gonna turn my ears red and like it's not gonna make me cry spicy, but it's spicy. So it's not like it's bad. I'm gonna have to drink more of it before I can even put it on a beer scale. I don't know what to do with it. Also, oh god, I forgot to make a straw poll, but we do have mattress and we don't have Hobbs, but we have Auxiliary Cat Emma joining us today. So we'll just have Auxiliary Cat Emma do her thing. And then I forgot to entirely make a guest cat. Yes, we're gonna have her. I forgot to make a straw poll for our videos. We have our video menu for today. Let me show that to you, and you all can decide what you have. This is a video menu. Last time we talked about the bloody truth, so I didn't end up using this menu. But I have added Nicole Cote. That's who got added last time. So, we have How Seasons Work by Eric Dubé. We have The Endgame by Marty Leeds. We have Four-Dimensional Flat Earth by Conscious Truth. Not Cloning by Jonathan Miller. Something Beyond Strange that is Impossible is the name. I don't know what that is. I forgot what that is. I have no idea what that is. Veganism Almost Killed Me by Daphne Reloaded, and Show Me the Edge by the ever exciting Nicole Cote, who I'm sure will not at all slowly talk through her video to the point where we are bored half to death. I am sure that won't happen. So there we go. Create a poll, maybe. Maybe monkey. There we go. Not monkey. We're doing straw poll. We're not doing survey monkey. All right. So if you would like to vote on, please click that link. Vote on a thing. Do a thing. It's not cloning. That's the whole point of the video, is that it's not cloning. It's something else. If I remember, I added that video forever ago, so I don't even remember what it's about. I just remember that his whole thing is that it's not cloning. So, yeah. So, vote away. Looks like we have a pretty even split between 3, 4, and 5. I don't know which 3, 4, and 5 is. So, we have Fourth Dimensional Flat Earth, Not Cloning, and Something Beyond Strange are pretty much running the show right now. So, that's cool. Okay, have fun We will have fun. Thank you, Mr. Level Truth. Also, Mr. Level Truth, before you leave, you are always welcome on the show. So, let me know if you'd like to actually be part of the show or if you'd like to just hang out in the chat. You are always welcome to. Whichever one you prefer. So we are voting away, guys. Looks like we have one person who wants number one, a single person. You're a brave soul to vote against the crowd. But we're still pretty evenly split between 3 and 4. But we're gonna let that go for a little while. Can be hard to have a balanced diet on a vegan diet. It can. One of the things, Endgame, we gotta vote for Endgame. I think I can vote for Endgame. I will see if I can vote for, which one is Endgame? I will do number 2. So for Bohobel, there's your vote. That I will do for you. So Bohobel's vote is in. We got results are going. So you're a masochist. We are pretty evenly split. We got 3 and 4 are going right now. How is that 10 thumbs do not mean 10 votes? What? I don't know. Something. Oh yeah, vegan diets. I have a hard time with vegan diets as well. I think not that I try to do vegan diets, but my wife at one point we made whatchamacallit, we made like 3 vegan meals, one right after, like for dinner, one right after the other. And so we were eating a lot of vegan food for like 3 days straight, and Jesus fuck, I got like the worst fucking headache in the world. It was awful. Like, I felt so horrible, and I kept getting these headaches when I with vegan food, and I'm guessing that I'm missing something somewhere in my diet and I wasn't doing them properly. But I do not have good experience with vegan food. There's a vegan restaurant that I want to try out that's in town, and I might go do that because I'm not opposed to vegan food except for vegan cheese. Vegan cheese is just a fucking devil. Just fuck you, vegan cheese. Fuck you. It's awful. Expensive too, but vegan beauty producers are better and are better for the environment, like hair dyes and stink less. Oh yes, this is Emma. I don't keep changing wire. This is the same time every time. Vegan cheese is dumb. I bought some once, so I'm lactose intolerant. So vegan cheese seemed like a like a good idea to me, right? Like I can do some vegan non-dairy cheese and it won't kick my ass. And it was just the grossest shit in the world. It was really awful. God, it was no fun at all. It tasted bad. It had a terrible texture. No. Vegan cheese is awful. Yes. Vegan stuff also does tend to be more expensive. I think I talked about this because I talked about it sort of on the organic side of things. That I said this and Micro corrected me on it, which is that I said that organic food tends to taste better, and that's not that, like, if you have the same species of organic food, organic apple versus a non-organic apple, they will taste the same because that's how that goes, right? Oh, and Jesus fuck, we have a Hobbs too. Hobbs is not gonna take. Oh, I think Hobbs is hi, buddy. Sorry, being distracted. Yes. So, yeah. So if you get the same variety, right? The same variety of fucking apple, the same variety of strawberry, and you put them next to each other, they're not gonna get much of a difference. I don't think you will, any difference between organic and non-organic. However, organic farmers tend to grow different varieties of fruits and vegetables, that tend to be a little bit more flavorful. So, they do, like Factor is saying, they do tend to spoil faster, and that seems to be the thing with vegans, is you can have a crappy vegan diet, you can have a crappy vegan diet that's made out of like the crappy shit that you find at your local grocery store, or you can have a really tasty one from your like local farmers markets or small growers or gardens that'll probably taste better. So that's all. You can eat fries all the time and still be vegan. That is also very true. yeah, go to McDonald's for your vegan diet. So we also have Hobbs, who has decided to join us as well. And I don't know if he's gonna stay long enough, and he's also in a weird spot. Also, we're stuck. So we have an even split right now between 3, 4, and 1. So I need more of you to vote. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up rolling a 3-sided die for this. I don't have one of those, but is that capturing Hobbs? I don't know. There he is. So Hobbs has also decided we have a double cat experience today. Fun fact: count as vegan. Hobbs is also count as vegan. Yes. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Are there children outside, or the little horrible little people making you scared? It's okay. They make me scared too. So yeah, we're stuck. Oh, we're getting some more votes for number 1. Number 1 is in the lead. I don't know what number 1 is. But it's in the lead. Oh, Eric Debate. You guys want to listen to Debate some more? Jeez Louise. That's true. I can have a D6. I do have a D6. So Cancer Alive, they're above that. That is probably true. Double Cat Special. All right, so I think it looks like Dubé is gonna be winning. If you want to vote, Mr. Blue Marble, that is where you vote. Children are evil. It's the Bible, so it's true. Children are evil. It's not just because it's the Bible. Children are evil. Children are the worst. I don't like children all that much, which is always fun because I work with them all the goddamn time. I work exclusively with children, and they are the worst things in the world. You know, God, no. One of the favorite things, one of the best things about my job is that at the end of the day, I get to give children back to their parents, and I don't have to deal with them. It's amazing. I have 2 of them, and this is true. Good. I'm glad Wooden Toad has my back on that. All right, so it looks like number 3 is way ahead. Number 3 got ahead. It looks like we are gonna do 4th dimensional flat Earth today, which is going to be awesome sauceum. Let's get oh, I have to actually like start it up and things. 4-dimensional flat Earth.
Okay, I've been thinking.
Up. We got audio, but we don't have video. Let's get that video going here. Is that what we want? That is what we want. Look at that. All right. So, why are you in the corner, video? Because you are low quality video. Ugh, gross. So we have the 4th dimensional. Oops, do not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Meant to grab video. Meant to make video. Nope. I'm making a mess, guys. Making a mess. There we go. Dear everyone else who makes videos, make your videos not suck. Also, I work with children, but they tend to be less annoying when they're already cooked. Oh no! I just like grandkids. I have a nephew, and I love my nephew. He is hilarious. Like those like children that I can give back to other people are my favorite kind of children. So, teach middle school, then call me about the pain of children. Oh, I used to teach a middle school. Micro's right. I used to be a middle school teacher. It is just the worst. They are awful little creatures. Okay. So, we have this guy's called Conscious Truth. Middle schoolers are the worst. So, okay, let's go on a fucking tangent about middle schoolers. So, I used to work like at a school district where I pretty much worked at all grades, and so it would start. So I like new kids who were like in fucking what's that grade called? Like in 4th and 5th grade, right? Before they're really middle schoolers. I used to work with them, so I'd know them, and then they'd go off to middle school. And they became the biggest dicks in the world. Like this, like the 3-month difference between 5th grade and 6th grade it was insane. I don't know why it happens, but they'd be like your best friend in 5th grade, and then you'd see them again in 6th grade, and they want nothing to do with you. They were such unnecessary dicks, which is why, yeah, so you have it with 6th grade. I saw it with 5th grade. It's like whatever middle, like. The 6th, 7th, and 8th graders just they learn to be dicks, and then by 9th grade they start to like not do that anymore. And we all were. Like, I'm not saying that I fucking wasn't a little shithead when I was in middle school. Like, I was, right? Like, I was a little dick, right? When I was in seventh, eighth grade, I was awful. And I was probably a giant pain in the ass, just like all the kids that I know. So it's like, it happens. But it's just a true fact of life now. Children's brain parts, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it does have to do with hormones. You know, it's the birds and the bees time. They have better things to think about than not being dicks. They have to think about, you know, the girls' bodies, and the ladies have to think about the boys' bodies, and, you know, they have things to think about. They get over it eventually, but there's those few years, it's awful. Well, my son is 15. Puberty just hit him, and he's sometimes annoying. Yeah. They get there. They get over it. But yeah. What does this mean for you? You're 14? Another year or two, I think, is what it means for you. Oh, we have lost Hobbs. We will go back to auxiliary cat. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, yes. Blue Marble, you're a moderator now. Welcome to being a moderator. You don't have a job. You just get to talk a whole lot more. There you go. Have fun. Oh, you can also do that thing where you can post links now. So, welcome to being a moderator. Okay, let's see what this thing has to do with anything.
Again, about the 4-dimensional flat Earth theory, which so far I think I'm the only person in the flat Earth community to have seriously spoken about.
Oh no, please, let's not have the talk with Blue Marble in the chat. You can have that with your parents. I do not want to be responsible for the talk at all. I am giving responsibilities to someone who's probably soon going to become a little bit of an asshole. Yeah. I still remember my sister laughing at me when mine broke. Oh, yeah, voice breaking. I actually, I don't know if that was the worst for me. I think the worst part for me was the unnecessary amount of acne. I had terrible acne. That was honestly the worst part for me. I was super self-conscious. I had terrible acne. It was just no. Like, that is the worst. I think, at least for me, it was the worst. What talk? No, Blue Marble, we're not doing this. My number is just kind of changed. Yeah, my voice used to squeak a little bit. That's it. So, oh goodness gracious. So the talk. You want the talk, Blue Marble? Do you really want the talk? Do you really want the talk coming from Rhetoric and Discourse? I mean we can, but I feel like this is not the most appropriate time to do it. Worst part for me was the unwanted erections. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was awkward too. That is very awkward. I'm sorry, Blue Marble. I'm so sorry you have to listen to all this. Great. Let's talk about all the changes your body's gonna go through, because we're having it now. Why not get the talk from Orphan Blue? Oh god, that Orphan Blue. I wonder if she's made a new video. Maybe we'll look that up. Yeah, no, I did not do well with the ladies at 14, 15, 16. I was super awkward, and I was super horny, as any like 14, 15-year-old is. I'm sorry, Blue Marble, I really am. And like I was not, yeah, I was super awkward. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone else was super awkward too, but I did not do well with those at all. So yeah, I am real sorry, Blue Marble, that we had to have this talk so public. Who is Orphan Blue? Orphan Blue. So Orphan Red has another channel called Orphan Blue, where she tries to talk about sex stuff, but doesn't really do a very good job at it. It's really bad. I found like one of her videos that I was able to like download fast enough before she deleted it. She tends to upload a video and then delete it like within a couple of days because nobody likes her Orphan Blue videos, yet somehow she keeps trying to make it a thing. And it's super awkward because she tries it's like a sex channel. So I think she's trying to be like the Lacey Green of conservatives. I think is a thing. I don't know. It's such a weird mix because she's super conservative, like super conservative. Like at one point, she had recorded a whole video with her wearing a very low cut shirt, very low cut shirt. Talked about all sorts of like I don't even remember what the subject was, but she had a very low cut shirt. And then in post, like she was so embarrassed by her low cut shirt that in post she digitally added herself some covering on her cleavage. And then she like the whole time she's super awkward, like she was not made to make these kinds of videos. Like she is super awkward. She makes it seem super awkward. You can tell that she's not comfortable, and she's outright come out and says that, porn kills love. I think she wears a shirt like that. Like it's just a silly ass channel. And maybe one of these days she'll actually post something that stays long enough for us to talk about. We talked about one of them once, and it was extremely painful. But she had other ones. She had like one about blowjobs, which was just the silliest, all sorts of silly things as what her So that's Orphan Blue. I'm sorry, I just got distracted by that. Wait, porn kills love, not porn inspires funds in the bedroom or bathroom or public. Yeah. Where can I find this underboob? The internet, my friend. The internet. All right. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Please, dear Blue Marble's parents, I'm super sorry. Super duper sorry that he found my channel. Oh, goodness. All right. I don't even know what this guy said. Something about a fourth dimensional thing. I don't remember. I guess we can try some more.
I was thinking about the sunset and the stars and the moon and how that all works. The conclusion I've come to is that basically I thought of it like this. You may have seen my other video talking about the Möbius strip idea.
What?
Möbius. The idea of the Möbius strip is that you have a two-dimensional plane which has one surface, but it's looped so that if you keep going in one direction, you come back to the same place where you started.
Yes. I don't... Okay. Okay. Go look up Blue. So Orphan Blue doesn't have anything on her channel. I just looked it up while I was half listening to this guy talk. She doesn't really have anything on her channel right now. So not much we can do about that. Sorry. So I guess I don't know what this means. I mean, Mobius strips are really cool. Don't get me wrong. I like Mobius strips. Mobius strips are really neat because it is, along with Mobius strips and Klein bottles are really neat because they are pretty much what he said. They're like two-dimensional objects that are kind of three-dimensional. It's weird. Mobius strips, Klein bottles, all sorts of things. Also, what's the other one? Yeah, Mobius strips are different than a whatchamacallit, than a Taurus. A Taurus is a donut. Will that Tick Bateman cash your credit card? Oh no, not reading that one. Oh no, not reading that one. A Klein bottle is pretty much a four-dimensional Mobius strip. Yeah, they're really cool. Go look up Klein bottles because they are some really cool stuff. like they look really neat. I think that the one problem, it's like inside out, and so like a Mobius strip, you can pretty much go around the whole thing, and you never, as long as you, like, you know, if you like take a pencil and draw a line, you will draw a line around the whole thing and never take your pencil off of it. It's really cool. Klein bottles are kind of the same way, where they don't, like, they're a one-sided shape. Like, they're so weird. Look, I can't even talk about them correctly. They're super fun though. They're super fun to think about, and they're really cool. Okay. A clown bottle is pretty. Yes, I read that one. I made a clown bottle hat for my husband. Oh, that's awesome. There's a marble blue. Oh, that's pretty cool. So are you doing the Ant-Man joke? We're doing the Ant-Man joke. That one, I guess, is appropriate enough that it can be right. Thanks for stopping by, Gio. So I talked to Ant-Man the other day, and I asked him if he had a change for $1. He said, "Sorry, I'm a bit short." But bush. There we go. Yeah, Orphan Blue has deleted Arola Orphan Red's videos. Gone. Oh, goodbye, Micro. Thanks for stopping by. Orphan Red's videos gone. I know. I just looked at Orphan Blue's videos. Like they keep disappearing. All the time. So they're always gonna be gone. I like I said, I think she keeps getting embarrassed by them, which I don't blame them. She should be. Are all of Orphan Red's videos gone? Oh my goodness. Has she finally, like, did she finally give up on did she finally give up on YouTube? Oh my goodness. That would be crazy. I know that, like as a community, we have actually, like, you know, gotten rid of a lot of. Oh my goodness, her videos are gone. Oh goodness, would you look at that? Ah, well, I guess she's done. So, all right, well, there we go. I guess it was a fun run while it lasted. She's still taking donations though, so that's a thing. Yeah. You restricted. So yeah, that's a thing. That's kind of okay. We have driven her out. We have finally driven Orphan Red out of YouTube land. So that's a thing. Yeah, might lose B2. They're talking to people who don't believe in H2O, just water. Oh, that sounds like fun. I know. This wasn't my fault. It was entirely Team Skeptic's fault for fucking doing his stream at the same time I do. She should be, but in a world, can she be? Her videos always were more embarrassing to her than anything else. Where does this sudden self-awareness stem from? That's true. I don't know. Maybe she's not a flat earther anymore. Maybe she finally decided that was not the thing that she wanted to be anymore. So maybe not. Yeah, you might lose me too. Okay, I read that one. She was always a Poe suspects to me. Maybe, I don't know. So she might be. The one of the reasons that I don't think she's a Poe is because she. So, like, there was a couple of times that she tried to or there was once that she tried to get a creationist cat to, like, debate her or come on her show or talk to her or whatever. So there was this one time that she tried that, and I don't think creationist cat really gave a damn. And so she didn't really do anything about that. But then I offered, it's like, hey, you can come on my show and do the things, right? And she turned it down. And the fact that she turned it down tells me that she probably wasn't a Poe, because I feel like a Poe would have entirely jumped on the opportunity to go and have somebody actually get their shit out. Bye, Guyber. Thanks for stopping by. So that's why I don't think she's a Poe, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. So hell yeah, her booze will be sorely missed. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. So I'm checking out her Twitter right now, and I'm not sure she's entirely done, because she has tweets from earlier this week. Um, I don't know if she's just, I don't know. I don't know what she's. Maybe she's gonna rebrand herself as something else. Um, but she seems to still be. Um, seems to still be kind of doing the same thing she always would. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go through her tweets and see if she's finally given up, or maybe I'll tweet at her and see if she's finally given up on the thing. On maybe she has finally given up. Who knows? Who knows? I don't want to harass her. So, but maybe after a while we'll find out again. Okay, let's see if we can continue with this video. Hello, Eager. How are you? Let's see if we can continue with this video for a little while.
And it appears that the ball here is going on opposite sides of this circle. But in fact, it just has one side, so it's quite kind of paradoxical.
No.
And it got me thinking about, you know, if I was a two-dimensional being living on a two-dimensional world, how would I see the sun set? Or if I was to imagine that there was a two-dimensional sun, like a circle, basically. Imagine you're a flat person living on a flat world on that Möbius strip, and you were to see the sun.
I don't actually know what he's saying. His saying is just kind of silly. She fought the Balrog and came back as Orphan the White. Oh, that would be hilarious. I love when Gold War Society worshippers go live. Hello, Earth is seriously flat. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. This is a great chat. It is. The Möbius strip thinking, that's asking for trouble. It is. So the sun, I guess, is fourth dimensional. I don't know. That seems weird. I get the feeling you're not going to actually demonstrate any evidence for this, and it's just like, this is just something I'm thinking about. Orphan the White sounds like a terrorist battle call. Oh no, it kind of does. Then how do we see the sun? All of this, I tell you, crash, just crash. How are you? What's up, baller bitches? Oh my goodness, we should just recommend her all the colors. Just all the colors for Orphan Red. Hello from KC. Hello, Scott Meyer. How are you? You mean like KC, like Kansas City? Because I was just there. It was fun. I had a good time. I did not get to try the barbecue though, so at least I tried like really crappy barbecue. So, I was not impressed with Kansas City barbecue, if that has anything to do. I don't know. Eric Dubay is an atheist. How can the main flat earther be an atheist? Lol. I don't know. I mean, you know, the only requirement for being an atheist is just to not believe in God. And if your model of the earth is one that can exist without a God, then there's no reason to believe in one. Like if the flat Earth could be explained by whatchamacallit, by natural, like entirely naturalistic means, then you know it's fine. You wouldn't need to. Did you tour Boulevard Beer? I didn't get to tour, but I did stop by. It was Memorial Day weekend, so it was super fucking busy. So I really didn't get to tour it, but I did go there and have a flight of beer. I also went to Border Brewing Company and Second Shift Brewing Company, and I went to a wine place called something, I don't know, it was awful, so I don't remember very well. And then I went to a taco place, and then I went to a really cool Irish pub that was awesome. So all the orphan things. So no, I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Paradigm shift info, switching your 24-hour day to 20-hour day with 52 minutes per hour and harmonizing your beautiful stationary flat Earth. Why? I mean, I don't, like, why? What would that, what, like, the way we keep time is rather arbitrary. I'm not entirely sure why changing your time would actually what do you think it accomplishes? I guess is my question. How do you harmonize with it? What do you mean by harmonize? I have a lot of questions. So yeah, what does the change result in? Except cushions, confusion, and lots of watches needing to end up in the garbage dump. Yeah, I don't know what it would do. Like I don't know. Let's get rid of DST and time. Yes, please. Yes, let's get rid of daylight savings time. Daylight savings time is stupid. It's annoying. It causes problem. That if you're going to Mr. Earth is seriously flat, actually like promote the getting rid of daylight savings time, because that shit is stupid and useless. I am very much an advocate to getting rid of it. It's just Rhetoric&Discourse. Oh no, let's not. I don't think Arizona actually changes their time either. So, if you want to live in a horribly uncomfortable hot place that's mostly a desert and useless, move to Arizona, and you don't have to change your clock every year, twice a year. Oh my goodness, Dex, you're making me regret giving you a moderator status. Oh goodness.
Go past.
I don't even know what he's. I have
it would
fucking
just
lost track
go
of this
further
guy.
and further away, and it would get smaller and smaller, and then it would come back to where it started.
Wait. Do you think that the sun is on a Mobius strip? Is that what you're saying? Or like, not maybe not on a Mobius strip, but like its pattern is that of a Mobius strip? Because that makes also no sense. 20 hours at 70 minutes is still 1440 minutes, same as 24 hours at 60 minutes, no difference. That's my point. Like, it doesn't make a difference, right? Aztec calendars made more sense. 20-hour day with 70 per minute, so noon would be the 10th hour. I don't know how that makes more sense than the nonsense that we have now. Like, I don't know how it makes any more or less sense, right? Like, that's like, this is like arguing well, no, I shouldn't even say that, because as it actually does make more sense. Like the metric units actually do makes more sense, so I'm not even gonna compare it to that. But I mean, you're just like, I don't understand like what the difference would make besides having to learn a new way to keep track of time, and that's about it. Like, if you want to split it up that way, go for it. But it makes, like, all you are doing is just replacing one weird ass way to keep track of time instead of another. If you add the digits in 52 and 20, you get 9. Means no. No sounds like no, so you will know. Ha 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 ha. Yes, it does sound like a Pac-Man thing. That worries me. All the Pac-Man thing.
So you would never see it set.
Okay.
And this is the problem. Well, this is, for me, the biggest problem with the general idea about the flat Earth theory is the sunset and the moon. It's just, there's no way that works. That model, the model that Eric Debay and Matt Bolan.
Oh, I didn't fucking realize that this guy actually spoke out against it. That's cool. So this guy's actually, I mean, I guess he is a flat earther. But he doesn't actually think that the prominent flat earthers are right. So, I mean, good on you. I want a 24-hour clock with the Gleason map in the background. It would be perfect. I mean, it looked pretty. I will give you that. I will give a lot of flat earthers, like the ones who sell sort of the flat earth paraphernalia, like a lot of the shit that they make is very pretty. It wouldn't be very accurate, but it's pretty. You know, pretty things don't have to be accurate. Look at Orphan Red. It's synchronizing with your reality. Practice 72 minutes of visualization, 72 minutes of action, and 72 minutes of creativity. What? What? I mean, what, 72 minutes. You want me? So your advice is for me to spend an hour and 12 minutes practicing visualizing something, like I guessing meditation, another hour and 12 minutes of doing a thing, and then another hour and 12 minutes of creativity. I get sure, if you want to propose a like schedule for people that might help them feel, might get them to be more creative, or like schedule your lives, like go for it. But like some arbitrary like 72 minutes isn't like anything special. It's just 72, like an hour. Like make sure you spend an hour a day like meditating or focusing on yourself and relaxing or whatever, right? Like that's decent advice. But daytime, nighttime, sexy. It makes, I like, it doesn't make any more sense just because you put it that way. That's all I'm saying. I prefer a lighted globe with a moving day and night that would actually have those at the same ham radio outlets. Ooh, that would be cool. Hit play on this video. Usually takes 2 hours to watch 10 minutes of a video. Yes. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, or at the beginning of the stream, Igor, that says that the point of this stream is to never get to the video. So that's where we're at. We'll watch a little bit more and then it's break time anyway. He hasn't really said anything, so we'll just keep going.
Pushing. I'm sorry to say that, they're right about a lot of things.
No.
But
I mean, I guess even a broken clock is right twice a day, but no.
I don't think they're right about their model. I think that we live on a flat plane, and the reason you come back to the same place where you started, if you keep going in one direction, is because the flat plane is twisted in the fourth dimension. That's why I call it the 4D flat Earth.
What? No. What? No. So, no. God damn it. No. The reason that if you head in one direction on the Earth, and you come back the other side, it's because it's a fucking ball. It's a sphere, you dummy. It's a sphere. Oh, God. Why do you have to make these so much more complicated without, like, you're making this complicated without actually having any, you just think that it's a civilized place. Like, that's it. Like, that's what you think. It's that it's a civilized, or not civilized, that it's a Mobius strip. That is what you think, but you don't actually have any evidence for it. You just think it is. And so you're going to promote this as if it's true without backing it. Why do you people do this? There is a very, very simple explanation for absolutely all of this. And it's that the Earth is round. Like, that's it. A higher level civilization use that timekeeping. Your heart beats at 72 beats per minute and compensates at compassionate love mode. Best temperature is 72 degrees on our beautiful stationary flat Earth. 72 degrees Kelvin, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, or 72 degrees Celsius? Because we're gonna have some disagreement on that one, my friend. A higher level are civilizations leveled like Pokemon, or are they like Digimon, where they like digivolve into a higher, like you can digivolve into a higher civilization? Like you start off as fucking Canada and you end up as the US, or like how does that work? How does one progress up the leveling? Do you gain more experience? Like, is there an experience bar we have to fill? Like, I have a lot of questions. All the questions are still here. That's all. The thing is, if you twist a flat plane so that everything connects up, you get an amazing higher dimension object called a sphere. It's true. That the Earth is twisted is not yeah. Yes, you're right, Crash. Maybe you think the flat plane connected by a massive wormhole Good luck keeping it stable. Well, I mean, there was what's his face, Multi Tom Tom, who made that video about how there are portals in the middle of the Pacific Ocean that we can't see, but are somehow there magically, because why not? Global with the other Globe Earth with heliocentric model of the solar system. It works. Imagine that. Kelvin does not have degrees. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. 72 Kelvin. Oh, you all okay? I don't know. You'll fucking figure it out. I don't know if Kelvin has degrees or not. You fight it out amongst yourselves. Yeah, I'm a level 1000. Are you a level 1000 city, Alvin? Is that how that works? I don't know how any of this works. But Fahrenheit, Celsius, Reamer, there are lots of degrees when you forget the unit. You can send me a link. Oh yeah, Tornado, send him a link, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. All right, we can. Oh, let's take our break. Let's take our break because I'm not sure how much more of this I can tolerate. You all can keep watching. Well, no, we're not gonna keep watching. Emma, we're gonna go AFK for a second. Enjoy some fan art. I will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go refill my beer, and we will continue with this nonsense. Oh, right, we're back. Which one of these is the thing? That's the right thing. Oh, other cat moved. Auxiliary cat Emma, you're moving. Hi, girl. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're a cutie. Um, how am we doing? Looks like we're still on the 24-hour clock thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know what to tell you besides the fact that it doesn't really mean much. Like, it's entirely arbitrary. The time. That's it. You use it. It's not like you're not gonna gain anything mystical out of it. It's just a way to track time, just like feet is just a way to track distance. Honestly, I mean, so is the metric system. The metric system just nicely separated into units that work well together. That's all. So Jaredism, I heard Jism is going to do a experiment. So, oh, we're talking about Eastman? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a conspiracy on that one. Jaredism and Rob Skiba are going to do an experiment on a lake. I'm sure that'll go about as well as any of the other experiments that are done on lakes. Who was it that did the last one? What's his face? Dr. Zach, who did the last one, and it didn't prove what he thought it did, and so he like doesn't even know how to do an experiment correctly. So, I'm sure it'll go about that way. It's called metric because it's based on the meter. I don't know. Or the other way around. It's called, like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so that's the thing about these experiments, right? Like, flat earthers do these experiments all the time. And either they don't show us the results, so like what was that one video, the convex earth people, right? They did their experiments and then they never really showed the results of the experiments. Like when they did the laser test, they never showed where the laser landed on their side of the lake or whatever. They just yelled that they saw the laser. Like that's what they do. Or they'll do what Dr. Zach did, and they did the laser experiment on the lake, and then they manipulated the laser as they were moving across the lake, and don't understand that that's because the Earth is round. So I'm sure this will go about as well as those did. Speaking of Jeranism, the Globebusters have not done a show for a month or so. Oh, that's like a big source of their income, I thought. I haven't actually. I don't really keep track of those guys, so I don't know. Did they probably some more infighting? They always have infighting. The metric system is based on the speed of light in a vacuum. No, it's not. Don't lie, Bull Hobel. A metric system. So there's what was the thing? There was for a long ass time they had this one like piece of metal or something that was like supposed to be a meter, and they kept it they kept it secure because it was this 1 meter, and it was all like the metric system was based off of this 1 meter, this 1 meter cube thing. I don't remember what it was. But then they actually measured, like, it got changed to actually being based on the speed of light. So a meter is like something ridiculously small of a speed second, or light speed second. It's crazy. It's really cool. You should read up on it. It's some awesome stuff. But metric system is equally arbitrary, but it does play nicely. My favorite thing about the metric system is the thing with like cubic water, like cc's, or cubic centimeters. So like a cubic centimeter of water, besides being a cubic centimeter, is also, what is it? It weighs 1 kilogram and is also 1 milliliter, right? Something like that. There's something with like it all sort of plays really nicely with each other, and that's one of the nice things about the metric system is, one, it moves up and it by tens, which makes a whole lot of sense. So every what are they called? Order of magnitude. Yes. So every order of magnitude has its own name, which makes sense as opposed to the metric system, which or not the metric system, the American system, which we have like inches and then feet, which are 12 of those, which makes no sense, and then a yard, which are 3 of the feet, which because reasons, and then a mile, which is some like unnecessary amount of feet. It's really odd. 1 metric meter cube of water. What? 1 centimeter of cube of water might weigh a gram. Maybe a gram. There's a thing with that I learned. Like troy ounces. Yeah. Yeah, and like you get like you can, it all works really nicely. That's the nice thing about the metric system. It just plays nicely. It is just as arbitrary as any other system that you can come up with. It just happens to play really nicely with like it just works logically very nicely as opposed to the American system, which makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. And I have learned both, and I use the American system because it's where I live, and I end up using it a whole lot. All right, so 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. Who came up with that? Some seemingly random. It really is very seemingly random, right? Like there's no, like 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, right? Like it makes sense even in the name with a K, kilometer, right? The metric system is based on moonshine, the whiskey sauce. That I could believe. Right? Like, yeah, so metrics are way more like it just makes sense. I really wish that the Americans will one day really hope that the Americans will one day drop the American system. I doubt it, but it would be nice if they did, because it's fucking ridiculous that we still use it. It makes no goddamn sense. Okay. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It should make no. Well, I get. It really doesn't make no sense. All right. Do we want to keep listening to more about the flat Earth, or not the flat Earth, the 4-dimensional flat Earth, or should we move on to better and bigger and better things, otherwise known as another video? Let me know. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, but if you would like to change things, if you like to change videos, let me know so we can do that. 25.4 centimeters of logic. Oh goodness. We buy 2-liter bottles of soda, but still buy gallons of gas instead of liters. I know. What was the other one that I was really confused by the other day? I was trying to cook, and like cooking in the States is really weird because we use teaspoons and tablespoons, and cups, and none of it translates well to each other. It's like 4 teaspoons for a tablespoon, which makes no why? And so like cooking with the American system makes no sense because you can't measure, like measuring things is kind of weird. It's all just the weirdest nonsense. I don't like it. Yeah, and there's imperial and US gallons to boot. Oh, that's also true. Gallons. Yeah, I don't know why we have gallons and not liters, even though we measure so many other things in liters. And then we measure things in ounces a lot. Like our cans, like our bottled things are in ounces. Yeah, I don't know. It's all weird. It's all odd. It's all just the weirdest nonsense in the world. Yeah, people get confused about net weight versus fluid ounces. Yeah, we have to do fluid ounces versus not fluid ounces, solid ounces. All right. So keep watching this nonsense. I guess we're gonna keep going. See what else he says.
And this, I think, is the only real solution to the problem.
No, you know what the other solution is? The Earth's a sphere. One is weight, one is volume. I know, but they have the same exact word. They have ounces. For reasons. It's odd.
But one problem it did bring up was what's going on with the sky. Because the sky does still appear to move around us in a spherical motion. As you can see, the ancient Egyptians... Oh, actually, you can't see that.
As you can see, the ancient Egyptians.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you can't quite see the picture. I can't move it for some reason. Basically, in ancient Egypt, they depicted the sun and the
Please.
sun and the sky and the...
Okay, I'm gonna stop him. He's having technical issues, which video editing, my friend, video editing, it's a thing. You can stop yourself from saying stupid shits if you just do video editing. Take the time to be like, you know what? This doesn't look good. I didn't quite say the words well. Just re-record it and stick it back with the other bits. It's, I mean, you obviously have a screen capturing thing going on here. Like, he said sphere. Okay, so, what was I gonna say about this? Oh yeah, I really, really, truly hope that this guy's evidence, and I say that with quotation marks you can't see, isn't that there was an Egyptian drawing of a lady hanging above another lady. Cause I don't like, that's, I don't know. Yes, they are cold air quotes, but I like saying quotation marks you can't see is way, it's way less efficient. So I'd like to say that one. Even in my first debunk, I knew how to edit my sentence in increments. I know, right? Like, just edit. Like, if you mess up, just fix it. Just fix it. Oh, like, I don't... How is this evidence of anything besides the fact that Egyptians have weird drawings? That's what this shows us, is that Egyptians have some weird-ass ideas. Had some weird-ass ideas about the Earth. Like, are you telling me that the Earth is a naked lady, or not the Earth, the firmament or whatever, right? The firmament is a naked lady doing a yoga pose over the flat plane? Is that what you're saying? Or I don't know what you're saying. I don't know why this is even remotely evidence of anything besides Egyptians have weird ass art. Oh, just don't use Nicole Cote's jump cuts out of anything. Just don't do jump cuts. Jump cuts are the worst. Actually, I had to stop. Watching Bionic dance for a while because she was doing a lot of. She got real crazy with her jump cuts, and I could not watch her. And I love Bionic Dance. Bionic Dance has some really great videos, really great content, smart lady, good ideas. But god damn, her jump cuts, her editing skills, I swear. It's one of the reasons I don't, like, even though I've shown my face and at this point it's not like what I look like is a mystery, why I still don't make videos with me talking, like, to the camera, is because I know very, very well that if I try to read a script that I've written, that one, I'm going to look unnatural as all hell because I'm going to be staring at my screen or a script in front of me as I read. And two, I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to entirely mess up my reading, and I'm going to have to make edits. And I don't want it to be jump cut edits. So it means I'm going to have to put more effort into doing things like getting B-roll or you know, showing images or hiding my cuts some other way. Which just means it's going to look like one of my regular videos is, so there's no, like, actual point. Egyptians may have had weird drawings and idea, but it's the evolution of how our society got to this point. That is true. I mean, I'm being disparaging for funsies, you know. Everyone's got weird-ass drawings. This mostly reminds me of, like, what's his face? Pablo Picasso paintings, right? Like, we all have fucking weird-ass drawings. That's okay. It's okay to have weird-ass drawings. What's not okay is to think that someone's weird-ass drawings actually match with reality. That's less okay. Sometimes a weird-ass drawing is just a weird-ass drawing, or a metaphor, or, you know, like, but not, don't get your science from weird-ass drawings, is all I'm saying. The ancient Egyptians were xenophobic. Were they really? I don't know how xenophobic they were. I don't know too much about ancient Egypt. I know we all had to kind of learn a little bit for school and stuff, but I mostly didn't pay attention. I like their mythology. I think their mythology is really great, but I also really like Greek mythology. I think Greek mythology is extremely fascinating. Mostly the depiction of gods, I think, is really, really fascinating. How their gods are so human. I think that's amazing way to depict gods because it makes sense. It makes their ideas of gods make more sense than anyone else's ideas of gods because at least in theirs, the fact that that gods aren't good makes sense because they're just kind of assholes. So that the fact that awful shit happens all the time is like, yeah, no, that makes sense because the guy in charge is kind of a dick. So, yeah. Hello from Greece. I'm sure Ed Dubay and some others have gained a lot of money with the flat Earth bullshit. Probably. Hello, I'm one. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Lower Egypt was in the north, and Upper Egypt was in the south. Oh, yeah, that was also weird. I remember learning about that in somewhere because it's got something to do with the big pope-like hat that the pharaohs wore. I am terrible at history, so excuse me for messing up all the history ever. Okay. It came from upstream and downstream because the Nile flows north. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The Nile is weird like that. Not that north is up and south is down, but it's I think it's relatively rare to find a river that flows south to north, like just because it's land didn't form in a way to allow it. Not that it's impossible or any of that nonsense, but I do find that quite funny that the Nile does that. All right, well, listen to I guess a little bit more.
Yeah, it's like this. So the goddess Nuit or Nu was depicted as circular, arching around the world, and trying to make it so you can see this picture. Okay, here we go. There. And Geb was the earth god at the bottom, which was flat. So she was circular. So basically, you had the flat.
Oh no, we're definitely gonna get our science from a weird ass picture. It flows down north, just happened to be downhill. I know it just happened to be. It's just that I think that's a rare occurrence. Not that there's any significance to it besides the fact that I think if I remember right, it's kind of an oddity that it does that. That downhill for this one particular river happens to be northward. The Nile is the biggest god to them. It was everything it was. I mean, and I don't blame them, right? It's the thing that kept them water and helped their crops, especially if you live in a place in the world where the only green bits are next to the Nile River and everything else is just a giant fucking desert. Like, I don't entirely blame them for worshiping it. It makes kind of sense because it's the only thing that does that. There's a river in North Dakota that flows north into Canada. Oh, I did not know that. That's cool. But I know like the other big rivers like the Mississippi and the Missouri, they all flow north to south. I think the Amazon River is also a north to south river. There's no more landmass in the northern hemisphere, so out to sea is often to the south. That is true. That makes a lot of sense. I remember reading somewhere that it's like it's something ridiculous, like 80 or 90% of the population of the Earth's population lives in the northern hemisphere, and like somewhere around like 70% of the Earth's landmass is in the northern hemisphere as well. Like the southern hemisphere is rather empty when it comes to how much livable land it actually has, which is kind of crazy. Which is a point I was going to bring up to Eric Dubay one of these days because he complains about the southern hemisphere all the time. Where are the Ferraris right now? Oh, we still F1. He's talking about F1. I don't watch F1. I don't watch a lot of sports or whatever you want to call racing. Not quite my thing. All right, well, listen a little bit more.
Fixed, immovable Earth, and you had the circular, expansive sky. And that got me thinking, why does the sky have to be flat? There's no reason why it has to be. We can have a flat Earth model where the flat Earth is completely flat, but twisted in a fourth dimension, so that you come back to the same place you started when you keep going in one direction.
Or, and this might sound crazy, the Earth isn't flat and it's round, and so you make it around a ball, and that is way less complicated than whatever crazy ass idea you have. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not gonna actually have a model, right? The flat Earth is completely flat.
But yet the sky could still surround that and be spherical, like the celestial sphere that everyone used to believe in. It was a sphere that went around the Earth, just as it appears to.
I like you can hear it in his voice that he's like, I mean, everyone believes in this spherical Earth, right? Like, and everybody, like, it all makes sense if it's a sphere, but let me entirely deny it because reasons. OMG, he puts so much work into making it more difficult. He really does. God damn. The simplest is usually the correct explanation. It's true, like, why do we have to have a sun that does fourth dimensional time space bending nonsense? Why? There's no necessity for such a thing. When the model that we do have makes perfect sense. And even you admit that it makes sense, that it's how we see the world. We see the world as if we had a giant sphere around us. And I mean, there's a reason for that, and that's because we're on a ball, like, like, you're so close and yet so far away. Oh goodness.
The sun and the moon and all the stars rotate around us in a giant sphere. So, when you look at these clouds, just for the non-believers in the flat Earth theory, could you really think that that Earth and that sky is rotating at 1,000 miles an hour?
What is... Team Cat's a complete and utter twat. Does he really? I almost feel like ending this sooner just so that people can go watch that, and because this guy's boring as all hell. Oh, she moves. Hi, girl. Which we might do, because I kind of want to go watch Team Skeptic. God damn you, Team Skeptic. Learn the goddamn schedule. This guy, like, I really hate this whole twisting and turning it at 1,000 miles an hour. As if we measure rotation in miles per hour. Like, god damn it. You all, why is this so hard to understand that we don't feel motion, that we feel acceleration and deceleration? Yeah, no, it's okay, Richard. I entirely understand. Like, I want to go watch Team Skeptic. Gio told me about it earlier today, that he was going to be on Team Skeptic, and I was like, god damn, like, that's going to be awesome. I'm sure you guys will have something else. So, why don't we do that? I know it's a half an hour early, but you know what? It'll give me some time to do that thing where I can maybe work on the video for next week. So we will actually just end just a little bit earlier today, so that we can all go watch Team Skeptic. If one of the mods has the link to Team Skeptic's stream and can post it in the chat, that would be awesome sauce. So that we can all go watch that, because I'm sure it's amazing. Team Skeptic is a great channel. He's got great stuff. So I know she's enjoying her nap. I'm gonna leave her alone. But I think that's what we're gonna do this week. And I'm gonna yell at Team Skeptic for not understanding how schedules work. But otherwise, like I said, everything should more or less stay the same. What are they? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get a video out. Oh, there will be a video out. Like as soon as this is done and I get the description fixed for the video, there should actually be a video from me on this channel coming out pretty soon in like the next few minutes. So keep an eye out for that. And then I'm going to try to get the Eric Dubay video done as well. Thank you everyone for joining me. You are all awesome sauceum. You are just the best. And we will see you all next time. Remember, we got Fan Art Wednesday coming up, and hopefully more Flat Earth nonsense. Thank you all. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.